Hi everyone, it's 9 o'clock PM here in the UK, and in this video I want to talk about how sometimes we can go on a positive spiral and we'll end up feeling like everything's going right in our lives, everything's happening for a reason, everything's amazing, or everything's just flowing to you, and then something will come along that'll just knock you down. Okay, and when it knocks you down, it really hits you because you're used to all this positivity, this good luck, etc. So when something comes and hits you, it can sometimes put you on a negative momentum, and sometimes that negative momentum can build as a negative momentum as well and start to make your life go downhill instead of uphill. Now this has happened to me about 5 times now throughout my lifetime. But each time it happens, you get a little bit better at controlling it. And what I mean by controlling it is, there's a way you can stop this by using the power of your own consciousness. Okay, so the power of your own consciousness is something that's built up as we evolve, as we go through all these life experiences, especially negative ones. Because the more negativity and the more anxiety, depression, hard experiences we go through, the more stronger our soul becomes. And the stronger the soul becomes, the easier it is for us to quickly propel ourselves out of these low vibrational happenings that come in, and jump yourself back onto the positive timeline very quickly before the momentum gets too fast to stop it. Okay, so the idea here is to get it quickly. So if you're happy in life, everything's going great, then something comes and hits you, some bad news, something like that, just catch it early. And what I do is now I'll forget that bad news instantly, and I'll focus on something positive happen, and I'll not focus any of my attention on the bad news, or very, very little anyway. And when I do that, what happens is within a few days that bad news is literally like faded away and it's literally nothing to you. But if you hold on to that bad news and you manifest it in a negative way and go in the negative spiral, you'll realize this lasts months and not a couple of days. But the more you do this, the more you'll become good at this. And then what happens is, when you become better at this, you spend more time in the positive state. And the more time you spend in that positive state, the more positive events and instances come to you, because like a magnet, whatever vibrational state you're on attracts everything else in this physical dimension, or a soul dimension, whatever you want to call it, attracts that to you from the same vibrational frequency as you're emanating. So with practice, with focus on the positive, like the law of attraction teachers tell you, Abraham Hicks is one of them. She's a very good law of attraction teacher, but sometimes they don't teach you enough. Sometimes they'll not go into how to do it or the ins and outs of how it works. They'll just say focus on the positive, focus on the positive. And of course this doesn't work for a lot of people. And the reason it doesn't work for a lot of people is because they haven't yet got a powerful enough soul to keep focusing on positive all the time, okay? Because the soul is still too weak to do that. Usually because they haven't been through enough hard work, hard experiences. And this is like a game, this reality. The more hard work we put in, or the more hard things we have to go through, the more the reality rewards you with new powers, like a computer game. That's how it works, guys. So you've got to put the work in. There's no spiritual bypassing here, which you see in a lot of the spiritual new age groups these days. Spiritually bypassing evolution doesn't work. Okay, because you're constantly trying to chase something that's not possible, and you just get more and more kind of upset that it's not working. Okay, you get more and more disappointed with yourself when all this work doesn't work, because you're doing the work in the wrong way. You're trying to spiritually bypass it. But you guys watching this and myself has been through probably, I don't know for sure, but you've probably been through a lot of hard experiences, and your soul levels grew, which is why you're even watching videos like this. If you didn't, if you weren't, you wouldn't understand videos like this, and you wouldn't even have any incline into watching them. Okay, you'll be too busy watching Britain's Got Talent or Love Island on the television instead. So you have to use your experience, and this doesn't come very easily. Okay, it's like a game. You've got to go up the levels of the game by putting a lot of work in playing the game and getting past those big bosses, which for us is the bad things that come and hit us. It's like a boss at the end of a level in a computer game, and the more we get through, the stronger we become, and then the law of attraction really starts happening. And what will happen is everything, eventually, as you do this and you get better and better, everything in your life will start improving, and all your dreams, okay, things like your dream job, things like your dream car, will manifest themselves to you slowly. Okay, you don't even have to try and do anything. It just all happens naturally when you're on this vibrational state. Sometimes you'll get things that are putting you on the right track, but you won't realize. Okay, so you've got to be aware of this as well, and you've got to know when things are coming to you. Like the universe might bring something or someone to you that will connect you to someone who can get you what your wildest dreams are. Okay, so you have to recognize that as well, and whatever happens, know that it's happening for a reason. Go with the flow with this and stay on this positive momentum as much as you can. Practice, focus on the positive, and eventually this will happen. Okay, you'll get happier and happier. Everything will just start falling into your life that you've always wanted, and your life will become a lot better. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I'm going for a walk because I usually do on a night, and I'm just gonna see what happens, see what the universe shows us. So my name's Lee. I tell you what the universe tells me. Please like this video and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another conscious expanding video soon. Have a nice night, guys.